Zip ties, probably the most underrated tool in your toolbox. They're cheap, tough, and ridiculously versatile. But did you know they can do a lot more than just hold cables together? Today, I'll show you several genius zip tie hacks, plus how to open them without cutting, and some real-life tips you'll actually use. Let's go! Where are you from? Please leave a comment to let me know. So first, quick basics. What is a zip tie? It's a nylon strap with a locking mechanism that tightens but doesn't loosen, unless you know the trick. Used by electricians, mechanics, hikers, even cops. They're heat-resistant, waterproof, and can handle up to 175 pounds of tension, depending on the size and quality. The strongest commercial zip ties can lift a full-grown human. Alright, let's say you zip-tied something, but don't want to cut it. Here's how to open it like a pro. You can use a paperclip, sewing pin, needle, or even a toothpick to lift the locking tab and release the zip tie. Let me show you how I usually do it. I like using a toothpick. It's simple, quick, and something pretty much everyone has at home. Let me know in the comments, have you ever accidentally zip-tied something important and panicked? Fun and crazy zip tie facts you didn't know. They were invented for airplanes. Zip ties were originally created in 1958 by an engineer named Maurice C. Kanan at Thomas & Betts. The goal? To manage the massive wiring bundles inside Boeing aircraft. The first version was called tie wrap, and it still exists today. They can hold the weight of a full-grown adult. Industrial zip ties can handle up to 175 pounds, 80 kilograms or more. Some heavy-duty versions are strong enough to lift a person, though we're not recommending that as a weekend challenge. No scissors nearby to cut tape? Here's a trick. Wrap a zip tie tightly around your tape roll and snip off the end. Did you know? One zip tie costs less than a penny and lasts forever. Seriously. For under 1 cent each, zip ties are one of the cheapest, strongest, and most underrated tools in existence. And they'll survive rain, sun, cold, heat. No problem. Travelers use zip ties as DIY luggage seals. Going to a sketchy hotel or checking a bag, toss a mini zip tie on the zippers. If someone opens it, you'll know right away. It's not high-tech, but it works. That little sharp tip works like a built-in cutter. Just pull the tape across it and rip. Clean cut every time. Trust me, once you try this, you'll never look for scissors again. If you thought this was cool, go ahead and hit that like button. Maybe subscribe for more weird but awesome hacks. Number 3. Stop your spoon or spatula from slipping into the pot or mixing bowl. Wrap a zip tie around the handle and slide it down to act like a little stopper. Super handy when you're cooking and don't want your utensils drowning in the sauce. What's the weirdest way you've ever used a zip tie? Let me know in the comments. I might feature your idea in a future video. A few more facts for you. Police use zip ties as handcuffs. Yep, those thick nylon flex cuffs, used at protests or in emergencies. Just industrial-strength zip ties. Once tightened, they're nearly impossible to remove without a cutting tool. Zip tie isn't the real name. Like Kleenex or Velcro, zip tie is actually a generic nickname. The original patented product is called tie wrap. Official terms include cable ties, hose ties, or wire fasteners, but let's be honest, zip tie just sounds cooler. There are smart zip ties with GPS and Bluetooth. In high-security shipping and logistics, some cable ties come equipped with tracking chips, GPS, and tamper sensors. If someone cuts it, you'll know. Welcome to the future of plastic. And finally, turn any bottle or jar into a pitcher with a quick zip tie handle. Loop 2 or 3 ties together around the neck to make a grip, perfect for hot drinks, big jars, or anything awkward to hold. Which one of these did you find most useful? Drop a comment below and let me know, or share your own zip tie trick. I'm always looking for more. Quick safety tips. Always cut excess length. Those ends are sharp. Never over-tighten around skin. And keep them away from kids and pets. If you learned something new today, hit that like button. And if you've got your own zip tie tricks, drop them in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe for DIY hacks, tools, and smart living tips. Catch you next videos.